opposition in the next round. Will it be Effler and Hertrick of Germany, or will it be Chloe Birch and Lauren Smith from England? The other former champions in the draw, Matsutomo and Takahashi, reigning Olympic champions, they're also safely through. In fact, we had 6 players in the draw who had won the title previously, but 2 pairs, and you can see the 2 pairs who've won the title previously are both in the same quarter. That Japanese pair and the Chinese pair we've just witnessed. So just one more match to come for you this afternoon, and that is another English involvement in the mixed doubles. It's the married couple of Chris and Gabby Adcock, the reigning European champions and twice semi-finalists at the All England Championships, up against number 8 seeds FAIZAL and Gloria Emmanuel WIDJAJA. Now, in this section of the draw, this is the second quarter of the draw. We can see that the World Championship silver medalists Puavaranukroh and Tanachai of Thailand, they're safely through. And of course, the match we're about to watch, we don't know who the winner will play in the next round as yet, but it's got to be said, Jiquel and Delroux of France have been playing exceptionally well recently. They reached the final of the Spain Masters. So here come both pairs, and this will be a 4th meeting between these 2 pairs of the previous 3 encounters. It's the Indonesian combination that have the advantage, having won the last time they met, which was in the 2nd round of the Hong Kong Open at the end of last year. 3 games it was in Hong Kong, 54 minutes. And that, in fact, is the only time that it's been to 3 games when these 2 pairs have met each other. But the English combination have a wonderful record here at the All England Championships. This is their 11th appearance as a pair, but over the last 6 years, they have reached at least the quarter-final stage. In fact, 2 semi-finals in 2016, and again a year later in 2017, and 4 quarter-finals.
Come here for the toss. A black and a red and Indonesia. Red and black for England. Yeah. It's black.
Look at that black.
The sides.
So the English combination have chosen sides to start. And the English pair this year, of course, because they're playing against the number 8 seeds, they are not seeded. It's the first time in 7 years that the Adcocks have not been seeded at the All England Championships. Gabby Adcock, as she's better known, is 29 years of age, born in Leeds, and their world ranking at the moment is 13, 1 place behind Ellis and Smith on the world ranking. But as you can see, they have been as high as 4 in the world. That was 5 weeks from the end of August 3 years ago that they were at their career high ranking. Last year they were in 2 finals, the European Games, where they lost out to teammates Ellis and Smith, and the Dutch Super 100 event, lost both of those finals. Chris Adcock is 30 years of age, so he'll turn 31 next month, the left-hander, born in Leicester. And this year, well, they were quarter-finalists at the Indonesian Masters in Jakarta, where they lost out to Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping, who were the number 2 seeds here at this year's All England Championships. So to the very tall athlete Gloria Emmanuel WIDJAJA, 26-year-old from Bekasi in West Java, and 182, that's 6 foot tall. Currently number 8 on the world ranking, this pair. 23 tournaments they played in the last 12 months, 23 ranking events. Have been a couple of places higher, as you can see, at number 6 in the world. That was about 10 months ago. They were at their career high ranking. 3rd consecutive All England as we look at FAIZAL in the background. There he is, 25 years of age, born in the Indonesian capital of Jakarta, but I understand it may not be the capital of Indonesia for very much longer. They're talking about moving the capital, but that's all politician talk at the moment. I don't know how far those plans have progressed. One final last year for the Indonesian pair, that was the German Super 300. Henrik Boas Olsen from Denmark. And the Indonesian pair have had success as well this year because they reached the final of the Thailand Masters Super 300. Well, we were talking when we were watching Marcus Ellis and Lauren Smith about the fact that it's been 15 years since an English pair won the All England mixed doubles title. The last time that any English players won a title here at the All England Championships. So it's the mixed doubles discipline over the years where I think the English pairs have done exceptionally well.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Gabriella Adcock and Chris Adcock, England. And on my left, Gloria Emanuel Wijaya, FAIZAL, Indonesia. Gloria Emanuel Wijaya to serve, to Gabriella Adcock. Love all, play.
So the number 8 seeds, FAIZAL and WIDJAJA, getting this first round match underway against the reigning European champions, Chris and Gabby Adcock.
Serves over, 1 lock.
Just wide. Steve, it really is a terrific record, isn't it? The last 6 All Englands they've played, the Adcocks reached at least the quarter-final stage. That's great consistency, isn't it? Including a couple of semi-finals as well.
Yeah, it is.
Serves over, 2-1.
I would also say that I have them as the favorite in this match, even though it's FAIZAL and WIDJAJA who's the seeds. I would actually say that it's a little bit of a must-win, seen from an English perspective, in terms of Olympic qualification. Right now, WIDJAJA and FAIZAL, they're also fighting for Olympic qualification. They're at the number 8 spot on the qualifying list, qualifying as the second pair of Indonesia. Of course, Pravin Jordan and Octavianti is the first one, so they really need a good result as well. They are in Birmingham on Chris and Gabby Adcock's home soil. They simply need to win this, the way I see it.
Both pairs.
Yeah, both pairs do, but,
Yeah.
but I would say that for Chris and Gabby, it's a must-win. They should be able to get the initiative on the front court and eventually take control of the match.
Yeah, nice change of pace from WIDJAJA.
Yeah, and that's well played.
You need to step a little bit more forward. They're pushing and driving.
He's a clever player.
It's the right play gaps. Step
His
into the shot
FAIZAL,
when you're in the
excellent
defense.
touch. A little bit
Set up the
reminds me about Trikus Herianto. Used to play with Minato Timur, very, very agile.
Olympic silver medalists in Sydney.
Yeah.
Well, you might have heard a fair amount of shouting from the back of the court. Was that Jochen Fischer?
It was, yeah.
Serves
Yeah.
over, 5-3.
Here he is, nearest to us. reached the All-England final. Christina Pedersen lost in the final to Praveen Jordan and Debbie Susanto.
Too high. Serves over. 4-5.
Yeah, he does shout an awful lot of information after every single rally. And that was 4 years ago he was in the All-England final.
Yeah, that was the time where you thought that it was Jordan and Susanto who was going to take over after Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir. She retired last year, and from what I've heard, Tontowi Ahmad has also handed in his resignation from the national team. I'm not 100% sure, but I've seen reports about it.
Serves over. 5-6. Serves over. 7.
Nice idea to try the change of pace.
Yeah, but she's got to win that battle at the net against Gloria WIDJAJA. That's what she's got to do, Gabby Adcock.
8-5.
But they've been put under pressure as well by the win from Lauren Smith and Marcus Ellis earlier on today.
Yes, that's a good point.
Serves
Because
over.
at 12 and 13 in the world ranking, and you're only allowed 2 pairs from
6,
one country at the Olympics in the doubles disciplines. They've both got to be in the top 8 in the world, so whoever's the higher of the 2 English combinations will be the pair that qualifies.
Well, I've actually asked Joachim about that, and he says that's not a given thing.
That they could select.
They could select, but they would have to have really, really good arguments. There's apparently a big manual on how to select, and selections can be challenged and stuff like that. So there needs to be something severe. I don't know exactly what it is, but it could be like being out for half a year or whatever, beating top pairs or stuff like that.
This is a good rally. Well, for a long time at the beginning of that rally, Gabby Adcock was pinned to the back of the court. She did very well to get forward.
I think Joachim Fischer's shouting steep, steep. It wouldn't be a surprise if he does. He had one of the steepest smashes himself.
Yeah.
Still has.
Serves over. 10-7.
It's a sign of a lack of confidence, in my opinion. That shot there. Let's hope it's not telling for the match. A very disappointing Barcelona Masters did Chris and Gabby Adcock when they lost to Jones Ralfrid Jansen and Kilas Ostermeier from Germany in the first round. That was a big, big surprise.
Serves over.
So 3 points, the advantage for FAIZAL and Gloria WIDJAJA at the mid-game interval here in the opening game. Nova Widianto, their coach, two-time former world champion.
Ya kalau misalnya telah nggak ulang lagi, tapi jangan ulang-ulang terus. Habis kamu taruh gitu kan, geser aja ke sini.
So if you follow up behind, use the middle more. Yeah, so they haven't got this little one down the side. Yeah. More middle, maybe drop shot middle. Yeah, be ready to move all the time afterwards. I think also one drop maybe to bring them in and then like sharp
20 seconds.
more, because they get you on the chase. They don't get too
Yeah,
much.
20 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're playing all the time. Okay. Let's go Chris, be careful with these drop shots.
11-8.
Energy, you two.
Play.
Oh, that was good defence. Yeah, very good defence from FAIZAL. Good reactions.
12-8.
Yes, that's nice.
13.
I'm seeing what you mean, Steen. I hadn't really thought of comparing him to Tikos Arianto.
No?
No, but I can see it now. Oh, yes, that's brilliant. Brilliant play from WIDJAJA.
Serves over. 9-14.
I just completely mistimed that, FAIZAL.
10-14.
Gaps. Believe. Believe.
Yeah, 3 straight points, halved the 6-point deficit that they were experiencing just a moment ago. Yeah.
Good patience by Chris
Even
Adcock.
if you don't get a shot, you're still moving. Okay?
12-14.
That was the first bad lift he got there, and he took advantage of it, Chris Adcock. Very, very patient, and the Indonesians played good lifts for a long, long while.
Oh, well, 5 straight points and only 1 point in it now. Great comeback.
That's well played.
Oh, remarkable. 6 straight points to get back level at 14 all.
You know what your plan is all the time.
And Joachim Fischer has been cheering on Gabby Adcock, or Gaps as he calls her, for the entire time.
What a flick serve into the lead.
15-14.
Amazing. 7 straight points.
Serves over. 15 all.
This is a very important first game, I think. The way it's developed.
It's a good one. Brilliant. What a shot. That's great defence and great awareness from Gabby, blocking the shuttle across court.
Nice turn, steady.
8 of the last 9 points to the English pair. That's amazing.
Gloria.
Wow, what a change of events.
It's amazing, isn't
That's why
it?
she makes mistakes, because you're stressing the game. Get the plan.
A fish. Wait. A fish.
He's trying to put pressure on the service of Gabby Adcock. Well-known trick to just put up a hand when a player who's struggling with the services is about to serve. Break the rhythm. It's gone wide.
Oh, it's called good. Well, they're challenging because I thought the same as you.
Yeah.
But has Gabby actually served low yet? Have they-
Haven't checked.
No, I don't think.
Haven't checked.
Maybe she did the very
But
first.
I felt that she was not really playing well in the first part of the game. But here, after the interval, I've accounted her for 5 points.
Yeah,
Correction. Out.
That's a dreadful line call.
yeah.
Service over.
Thank goodness for Hawkeye.
17.
Sure that the right decision is made in the end.
Play.
Next one. Doesn't matter.
(16, 17).
That's a nice block too.
Oh.
He was lucky there, it was a bad shot.
Good defense again.
Push her up, it's good. Stay up.
Are you ready now, Gabs?
Yeah. It was surprised. That didn't seem to be a clear or a smash or a drive or anything.
It was a
is it?
surprise to all 4 players.
It's-
Good interception.
Good Gabs. Good Gabs. Nice, Chris.
18, 17.
Chris, show who you are now, Chris.
Yeah, she got back well to that flick serve, did Gabby.
Service over. 18-4.
It's ready.
Next one.
Yeah, well, good reactions from FAIZAL. Crucial rally.
Missed it.
Oh, there's another challenge here. I thought that was wrong, and once again it was called good by the line judge. I said it was crucial. Nerves are fraying.
Correction.
Another
Out.
good challenge, but quite frankly, the distance that both those
19,
challenge calls have
18.
been out is a little concerning.
Play.
Yeah, the last one is a difficult one because it slides over the back line.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I'm being too harsh again.
a little bit. Very good return. Excellent returns on flick serves. First the backhand side, this time the forehand side.
19 all.
Oh, this is a very important service right now.
Yeah, will she flick again?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah. Yeah,
it's gone wide.
and it's
Oh,
gone long.
Service over. 20.
So that's a
game
gift
point.
of a game point
19.
opportunity now to the number 8 seeds, FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. That was a good serve.
Oh, that's well played.
brilliant. Well played from WIDJAJA. That's amazing.
First
Because
game
I just
won
felt
by
that Gabby
FAIZAL.
Adcock was beginning to control the net area, and suddenly on that
21,
game point,
19.
WIDJAJA stepped up to the plate and made it count. 21-19 opening game to the number 8 seeds.
Kalau mereka buru-buru, kamu agak nahan dikit. Ya. Kadang-kadang dari servis tuh nyolong tuh, Mas Unggu kan tadi kamu agak lengah. Ya. Agak lengah, makanya begitu beruntung banget lagi. Nah, depannya begitu, kalau kamu suka kamu belokin dikit.
Nothing over you in the start of the rally, okay? So you must get forward all the time, take it on. And it's the second one, so if you return, you've got to think stay forward. Because especially if you go at it, it just goes back towards the net. Yeah? Okay? Make sure we stay up.
Okay? You're doing the right things, just a little bit unlucky on these ones. Okay? Keep doing it. If you lose, you're losing that. Okay? So we're not going to lose anyway if we're too passive. Okay? Come on. You remember those eyes we talked about? Huh? You know those? Okay? We need to go with them in. Okay? So what happens? Yeah. Smiling also.
Just jump in. Okay? Yeah, we're really clear.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So the number 8 seeds have is FAIZAL and Gloria Emmanuel WIDJAJA. Very tight opening game, which they managed to come through. 21-19.
Second game. Love all. Play. One love.
If I were the Indonesians, I would play everything at Gabby right now. I would challenge, even if she's standing right there, I would play the shuttle directly into her. That's well played.
Service over. 1-4. Keep pushing. Service over. 2-1.
Right idea, just wrong execution, Steen.
Yeah. Because for Chris and Gabby, it's about getting the attack.
3, 1.
Deception.
Service over.
That was long.
2, 3.
Yeah, perhaps that drift you were talking about earlier has come back again.
Yeah.
Get another flick.
Yes, changed the mind. Giant.
Which means suggestive drift, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
3, all.
Oh, that's great defense.
4, 3. Nope.
You got much better length on the serve, on the flick serve here. She got. That's well played.
5, 3.
So I think I have to eat my words. Defending well. Gabby ADCOCK.
Just wide.
Yeah, that's
Serves
well
over.
left.
4, 5.
Thinking this is the first match in the arena.
It's a great serve again, isn't it?
5, all.
Had a wonderful win at the All England Championships in the second round 2 years ago, did FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. Beats the Olympic champions, Tontoy Ahmad and Liliana Nasir. I don't know if you remember that, Steen. 30-29 in the deciding game.
Oh, no.
It was the most magnificent match. It was absolutely thrilling. Oh, look at that
shot.
Look
What
at that
shot.
That's one of the shots of the day.
6, 5.
That's amazing. Yeah, it was a pretty good net shot from Chris, and for WIDJAJA just to
5.
turn that across court for the outright winner. Cross-court net shot is simply unbelievable. Great skill.
Sorry, Chris. Thank you. Next that one as well. Chris, please stop. 6, 5. Serves over.
That just
6.
crawled over the net. It looked as if it was never going to go over at one stage. Oh, it did. It literally crawled up the net. Seemed to defy the laws of physics.
Service over. 7, 6.
Really fast with his racket, FAIZAL. That crouch down, mid-court play.
Serves over. 7, 4.
Yeah, once again, I like the idea, but the execution didn't match the thought process. Another flick.
That's a good block.
8, 7.
One of the things that the English coaches mentioned.
another flick.
9-7.
And it's a good flick because it doesn't give Gloria Vijaya time to swing her arm. There was one in the first game as well where it was a direct error.
10-7.
Indonesian seems surprised by those flick serves, which is surprising to me, Steen, because she's flicked every time, I think.
But it's a good comeback by the ADCOCKs after losing that first game. That was, I thought it was really devastating for them after staging a comeback in the first game and ending up losing it, then coming back again here in the second. That's a great comeback.
Yes, into the mid-game interval on a run of 5 straight points.
Yeah, if we make one wrong, I'd rather go forward on everything. Yeah. So we flick them out, we step in on their defence. Yeah.
Make them feel like you've got no time, like you can't speed to them.
Exactly. If they're getting flustered, their shots just come straight at you when they haven't got that time. Yeah, so stay up, stay up. So when you cut one out, go in
Turn as well, you're right.
Don't cut out and come back.
Yeah.
He's not really on his when we return even high. He's not gone through it, so we should just do that. What Liu Ying was doing. I'll try and go right behind you.
Yeah. Okay. Stay committed. Stay forward. Keep thinking up.
20 seconds. Court, 20 seconds.
There you go.
11-7. Play.
Gabs, when he drives, you just go down there. Okay?
6 straight
It's
points.
his job to cover the other things. You just wait until he blocks it.
Search over. 8-12.
Honestly.
9-12.
Oh!
10-12.
I think that was going wide, you know. I don't think FAIZAL needed to have played that smash. Well, it's been a funny old scoring pattern, hasn't it? Both games.
Yeah, streak of points, but mixed doubles is very often streak of points, much more than the other categories, is my imagination, and I haven't really anything to back it up with. I just feel that we often, when we talk about mixed doubles, is talking about scoring streaks.
So, 5 straight points now from the number 8 seeds to draw back level at 12 all.
Okay, you are here.
13-12.
We're here now, okay?
Hey! 14-12.
Yeah, been a good serve from Chris.
Cannot hesitate.
He took that very early. That mid-court shot.
Oh, that's well played.
Oh, he's missed it. Well, that was extraordinary defence from FAIZAL and WIDJAJA, keeping themselves in the rally. There was 3 shots that I didn't think would be coming back from FAIZAL. Just fine margins, isn't it? Ebb and flow of this game.
Yeah, and we have a finish to this second game as we had to the first. Good serve, Chan.
16-15.
It's a great return of serve. Just brushing over the shuttle, getting the acute angle. That time it was FAIZAL that cut down the mid-court area, closed it down. Look where his positioning is. So far up the court, ready to pounce on that little half-court push.
Excellent coverage.
Yeah.
Serves over. 18-16.
Chris.
Look. 19-16.
points away from taking the second game. Second time it's been an ace against WIDJAJA on the flick serve. Game point opportunities.
20, game point 16.
That's good placement.
Yeah, she wasn't to be fooled by the flick serve again, was she?
Always challenge. Challenges for ENG.
So if they're wrong on this, it's game over. We're into a decider. Here we go. And they are wrong on it. It's one game all. Good response from the European champions, Chris and Gabby Adcock, taking the second game 21-17. And we will be treated to a third and deciding game.
The one key thing we're doing here.
Stepping up.
Stepping up.
Not once going up.
Not once. We mustn't go backwards. Anything.
On
On
the
defence,
third shot, that Peng Soon and Louis the Kido thing,
Until
every
they
single
start
time.
doing anything different.
If he drives through, it's fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Exactly. But rather we go in all in. I don't want you here at all. Yeah, any point of the rally. Yeah, we just got to be up all the time.
I think when we are listening as well, because we think, oh, he's not got any power, we're both trying to do something. Well, actually,
Like the first rally
easy
where
pass
we
on a
did
new
that
shuttle,
one.
we can just fade it in if she's not dangerous,
No.
and then we press.
On the width blocks,
Yeah.
she's not really.
But it's again, it's stepping up onto it. Remember, early in the set, you get the cross winner off his smash.
Yeah.
Because you're not waiting for it down.
No.
Yeah, we must take it waist high all the time. Yeah, so you're crouching up, taking it here.
Ya, kalau ceweknya udah takut, lu gak bakal bisa servis. Ya, kamu kelewat terus apa? Gudak-gudak terus, makanya dia pede terus servis ya dulu. Ya, nggak usah terlalu maju. Ya, cuma 1, 2, 3 doang, karena kecolongan nggak ada rally loh. Ya, fokus lagi, ayo. Ya, bola atasnya kamu sekali tembak pasti mati tuh cewek. Jadi kalau nggak enak, bola atas harus dipaksa. Ya, ayo fokus lagi.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Gabby. Final game. Love all. Play.
So here we go with the third and deciding game.
Serves over. 1 love.
Good rally. Fast and furious.
That's well played by FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. They did well to withstand the English offense in the beginning of the rally.
on the flick serve.
1-2.
Oh my goodness gracious me. What an edge shot from FAIZAL.
1.
It seemed to change direction as it crawled up over the net, didn't it? Look at this.
Yeah,
It did change. It did change direction.
It did. Well spotted.
Serves over.
Chris,
2-3.
Wow.
Goodness, he
They've
wasn't.
been lucky. They've been lucky, FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. Could just as easily have been 2-4.
Serves over.
Listen, Gabby, when you push, you push to her, not him, okay? Stay together. Go after her if we can.
Serves over.
I'm not sure that either pair can afford the other to have these little runs of points in this deciding game, Steve. I know
No.
you've talked about, you know, how that's quite normal for mixed doubles.
Yeah, but it's going to be, as we get closer to the finish line, it gets more difficult to come back from them.
Yeah.
Joachim Fischer urging
Let
Chris and Gabby to
5.
go for
3.
Gloria WIDJAJA. Target her.
Six, 3.
Plenty of chances. Plenty of chances. Keep playing the right things.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Serves over.
Oh, that's brilliant. Slid it on the line.
4, 6.
Come on, you two. Step up. Step up, Gabs. Step up, Chris.
Perfection.
Serves over. 7, 4.
Gabs, take it back now. Take it back. Take it back.
Yeah, look where FAIZAL is standing anyway in his defensive shot stance there. Well up the court. FAIZAL taking the little half-court push very early again on his forehand side. This one, watch this.
Yeah.
Look how early he takes that.
That's a really good flat shot from FAIZAL. There's not a lot of angle to work with from Chris Adcock. He's got to judge that in a split second.
9-4.
The English pair need to be a little bit careful here. Nice 5-point cushion at the moment for FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. That 6-point cushion.
10-4.
Yeah.
5-10.
We saw they came back in the first game from, was it 14-8 down? That was 6 points. I think it's going to be a lot more difficult here, like you mentioned earlier, Jill.
Yeah.
So I think they need to score at least 2, maybe 3 points before the change events.
Well done.
6-10.
Smile on.
Well, FAIZAL feeling that Gabby was taking too long to serve. Oh, that's delightful. What a shot.
And again, moving forward, giving themselves opportunities, Chris Adcock.
No, Jinx. No, Jinx.
Everything can change
Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris.
Serves over.
Good backhand kill, and it means that there's a 4-point advantage at the change of ends. Number 8 seeds, that is FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. 50 minutes into the match.
Awal-awal kamu dicolong, ininya udah enak. Kalau udah tengah, udah lap kerasa kamu. Nggak usah dikencengin, ngambang bola emang. Diturunin, nggak apa-apa. Ya, terus di sini.
That's why we can really cost them. What we said after that second set, same.
20 seconds.
Very important, our energy doesn't go too flat.
20
Every
seconds.
rally we pump up,
Energy higher.
hustle them,
Energy higher.
hustle them.
Okay.
Yeah, I want them to feel stressed, no matter what we do.
Come on, last set, really pumping it.
Come on, you two. Come on, everything in now. Everything. Of course. Gaps. Kill eyes. Yeah. See them now.
11-7.
Well, as you were saying earlier, Steen, there's so much at stake here. It's not just a second
Play.
round a place
No.
at the All England Championships. Knock-on effect for Olympic qualification. Immense. It's not helping the English cause. It's a great serve, isn't it?
Review, please.
Well, it's the umpire that's asked for Hawkeye to adjudicate because he couldn't see, because I think Chris Adcock was between him and the shuttle landing.
Yes, I think so too. It's the umpire's line.
Yeah, the umpire calls that front service line.
6 line judges.
Looked a good serve to me, I have to say.
Question is when the Hawkeye has it.
Yeah, and what if Hawkeye doesn't have this serve?
Then it's played let.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Oh, it's short.
Out. Service over. 8-12. Service over.
It's too sharp.
13-8.
What do you mean there, Steve?
It's not really close to the line. It should have played it to the cross between the inner lines, so it's a margin for himself.
Yeah.
14-8.
Is this now a 6-point advantage to the seeded pair from Indonesia? Mind you, they were 14-8 up in the first game, weren't they?
They were, and they won it.
And they won it, but the English combination did get back level. I think the string's gone in FAIZAL's racket. Yeah. Just hit at the net.
Made no attempt of getting to the back court.
Service over. 15.
Did great by playing herself forward to the net, Gloria WIDJAJA.
Yeah, seems to be one-way traffic at the moment, and for home fans, that's a little disappointing.
Service over. 10-16. Gloria, 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 late.
That's good. Well played. I think it's dangerous to play these flat exchanges here because I feel that Hafiz normally would have the upper hand.
Good return.
Service over. 17-11.
Unless there's a dramatic turnaround, the ADCOCK's incredible record over the last 6 years at New England could come to an end of reaching at least a quarter-final for 6 consecutive years prior to this year.
Oh, that's a great serve.
Ooh.
Service over.
Fall short.
Yeah.
17.
No challenge, the Indonesian, so I guess Henrik Boers was right.
Service over.
That's good placement of the smash, isn't it? Across the body towards the right hip of Gabby Adcock. 2 points away from a place in the second round. FAIZAL and WIDJAJA.
Yeah, it was at 6-4. They took 4 straight points to go 6 clear, and the English never recovered from that. Oi.
And the ace on the flick serve to close it out. Just a fraction under the hour mark. So disappointment for the home fans, disappointment for the Adcocks, beaten in 3 games by the number 8 seeds of FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. 21-19, 17-21, 21-12 in the deciding game. Yeah. Disappointment for the Adcocks, disappointment for the home fans as well. So as they take leave of centre stage, we can reflect on what's happened today on day 1 of competition, which all started with a major upset, because the Asian Games gold medalist Jonathan Christie was beaten by WIDJAJA in 2 straight games. Then Chen Yufei, the defending champion and current world number 1, had to battle hard to avoid becoming the 4th women's singles defending champion to lose in the first round since the inception of the Super Series in 2007, won in 3 games, as you can see. Then men's singles, and last year's semi-finalist Ng Ka Long was beaten by Kenta Nishimoto in 2 straight games. Then women's singles, and the reigning world champion and Olympic silver medalist Fusana Venkata Sindhu, the number 6 seed this year, beat Zhang Beiwen of the United States in 2 straight games. Then it was the Asian Games silver medalists in the men's doubles. Alfian and Ardianto beat the relatively new pairing, Danish pairing of Bo and Conrad Pedersen in 2 straight. Then we had the first of the English home interest, and the European Games gold medalists Marcus Ellis and Lauren Smith beat Hoki and Nagahara in 2 straight games. Then it was men's singles, and it was the battle of the former world number 1s, and Chen Long, the reigning Olympic champion and 2-time former champion here at the All England, beat Kidambi Shrikant in 2 games. Then it was men's doubles, and more English interest in Ben Lane and Sean Vendy, but they were outplayed today by the Endo and Watanabe, playing their first tournament, the Japanese pair, since the World Tour finals last year. Then it was women's doubles, and the defending champions and current world number 1s, Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan, beat the Stoeva sisters from Bulgaria. 2 comfortable games, although it took 40 minutes. And as we've just seen in the mixed doubles, just shy of the hour mark, it was the number 8 seeds, FAIZAL and WIDJAJA, who beat the Adcocks, the reigning European champions and 2-time former semi-finalists here. So it's been a great day here for the opening day here at the Yonex All England Championships, the 110th edition of the All England Championships. Second round action tomorrow, 11 a.m. local time. That, of course, is GMT. So from all of us here in Birmingham, from all the team, especially from Steen Peterson and myself, Jill Clark, join us tomorrow for second round action. Bye for now.